Good morning. This is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, Tellington T-Touch practitioner for animals and people. This is Tristan. He's a Corgi in a Santa hat. And we are here on Christmas Eve, which is also known as Corgmas Eve for anybody who has a Corgi. And so I thought today it would be very appropriate to read a version of The Night Before Christmas, which was written by my friend Susanna, and I can't even say her last name right, Tekas, from California. It is really cute, and especially for Corgi lovers, but for animal lovers everywhere. So she has several Corgis, and she calls her place Corgi Castle. We all have our names for our Corgi places. So I will read you her Corgmas version of A Corgi Castle Christmas Tale. 'Twas the night before Corgmas, when all through the house not a Corgi was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with hair, anybody with a Corgi knows that, in hopes that St. Nick Corglas would soon be there. 5 Corgis were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of squeaky toys danced in their heads. And me in my cork socks and Sal on my lap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, all 5 sprang from their beds to see what was the matter. Away to the window they flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and barked at the sash. The moon on the breast of the field down below gave the luster of midday that looked just like snow. Plenty of it out there. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh pulled by 5 Pembrokes so dear. Just like on Tristan's bandana, we have Pembrokes pulling a sleigh. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his Corgis they flew, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Zoli, now Susan, not Donder or Blitzen. On Hannah, on Cookie, Grumpy Jane, you vixen. Those are her Corgis. To the top of the porch, don't hit the wall. Now dash away, wiggle butts, dash away all. As the 2 fluffy tails help their family fly when they meet with an obstacle and mount to the sky. So atop Corgi Castle those Corgwen did fly, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nick Corglas too. And then in a twinkling I took 2 long peeks, saw the pawing and splooting of Corgi butt cheeks. As I drew in my head so to follow his task, down the chimney St. Nick came wearing a mask. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were now covered with dog hair and soot. A bag of dog toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a man who adored his Welsh pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his masked face how merry, hidden cheeks still like roses, his nose still a cherry. Safety first, he wanted me to know. He loved Pembrokes and cardigans equally so. The stumpers outside stayed tight without leash, while in this dream circled my head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like Corgi butts, not jelly. He pulled out his cell phone, a right jolly old elf he, and I laughed when I saw him include me in his selfie. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I was dreaming in bed. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his task and filled all our stockings and then adjusted his mask. And laying his finger aside of his nose, nodding up Corgi Castle's chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team did declare, "We're not done spreading magic Corgi hair." Then I heard him explain as he drove out of sight, "Happy Corgmas to all. 2021 will be all right." Thank you, Susanna. So we are so grateful for that bit of humor on this day when a storm is taking place across the country, bringing us unseasonably warm weather. I have no complaints about that. So Merry Corgmas to everyone and all the pets and kitties and bunnies and horses and dogs in your homes and guinea pigs and everyone else. Everybody have a Merry Corgmas and a happy holiday, no matter what you're celebrating. Solstice, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or Corgmas. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.